grunge music, like Pearl Jammin', Alice in Chains,
Nirvana,
and then all of a sudden, just hey, I guess it would be nice.
You don't remember when they covered George Michael?
Yeah, that's the
No,
song.
I'm talking to Brian. You don't remember when they did Faith by George Michael?
Do.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what we were talking about. Yeah. Okay. Who was the first like rap rock new metal band? Was it Limp Bizkit? It can't be.
I mean,
They can't
I
have
mean,
that
you can't
on
know
it.
that, but I mean, if you're gonna put it technically, at least
Because Linkin Park came out then.
Korn and Limp Bizkit were both at Woodstock '99 together. So I mean,
Korn didn't rap though.
Yeah.
Linkin Park did.
Korn rapped a little bit.
but Linkin Park is in the 2000s, not the 90s.
Korn had Ice Cube on one of their songs, and Limp Bizkit had Method Man on one of their songs.
So did Linkin Park.
Method Man, Limp Bizkit, way better than Korn and Ice Cube. Sorry.
That's a stupid, fucking horrible take.
No, it's not. In Together, y'all. In Together now is way better than Children of the Corn.
You remember when Limp Bizkit did Behind Blue Eyes by The Who?
Dude,
That's a good one.
I actually like that cover.
Oh,
Dude,
same. That's a good
remember
one.
when they did the Mission Impossible song for Mission Impossible 2?
Sure don't.
Oh my god, and they're like, "Bow." They did the thing. I was like, "Bow, down, 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 down,
Sick.
down, down."
Their guitarist
It
was
was
pretty
so
cool.
fucking good
Oh.
that Metallica did a song on that soundtrack too. Nobody even fucking remembers it. That's how big Limp Bizkit was at the time. That Metallica did a song on the same soundtrack, and ain't nobody no. They're like,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Metallica who? Because this is all about Metallica Biscuit right now.
I'm sure Fred Durst in his one-bedroom apartment is really thankful that
You think Fred Durst in one bedroom right now? Hell no.
With this Christina Aguilera blow up doll.
Fred Durst rich as hell right now,
Bro, he came back and did a song with Lil Wayne. It was fucking awful.
dude. Well, I mean, that's not Limp Bizkit. It's Fred Durst.
Well, no, it was Limp Bizkit.
He needs Limp Bizkit.
Actually, you know what? It might. Little Bizkit.
Look, I won't dispute that it like Chocolate Starfish is a phenomenal album.
And the hot dog flavored water.
Yeah, but there's no way that Limp Bizkit's better than Korn. No way.
I agree.
There's no
I
way.
think Korn is better.
Yeah.
You either get.
I mean, listen.
Yeah. Or you get. You get one or the other. You can't have both.
Tony needs to start his own podcast where he just impersonates musicians.
Just 90s
Dude,
music
I can't take
podcast.
it anymore. I'm smelling.
Okay,
this
so
maple liqueur.
hello everybody, welcome to Scaredycast.
Oh, we should probably show what we're drinking. Put it in the fridge.
It's okay, I can tell them.
Oh.
No, it'll be good. We'll make a TikTok out of it.
Yeah.
And maybe Ego will see it and will give us lots of money.
Yo, Ego, what's up? So I was at the store, cruising around doing my thing, and I saw a mason jar that had an Eggo on the side of it in the alcohol section. I'm like, yo, what's this?
You're like, this is misplaced.
Yeah. And it's Eggo Brunch in a Jar Appalachian Sippin' Cream. So it's boozy Eggo drink.
It smells like a maple donut, and I'm so excited.
So I
to
brought it
drink
all for us to try.
It's only 20%.
Only it's 40 proof, dog. That's pretty good.
Oh, I was gonna.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't realize that you were holding it there. So
Yeah,
you can-
do your commercial now.
Yes. Eggo Brunch in a Jar.
Sippin' cream from Appalachia.
Appalachian Sippin' Cream.
Everybody, should we try it?
When
3,
you
2,
don't
1.
got time to throw an Eggo in a toaster, just sip on
Get
this.
drunk. Give it to your kids.
When your kids are driving you up a fucking wall,
Yeah.
just sip this.
Just tell them you're going to have some Eggos.
Sorry, kids, didn't have time to toast your waffles.
So
Here, just drink
a
this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
A cheers.
The-
Let's try
the
this
mommy juice.
Eggo Sippin'
Cheers,
Cream.
giant-
Cheers.
Let's try this.
There we go.
Smells
It smells caramely.
and mapley. A little bit of both.
Yeah, man.
Doesn't need to be chilled.
It does need to be chilled.
It'd definitely be better chilled.
It'd be
Or
better
just like
chilled.
with some coffee.
Also,
Yeah, mixed with some coffee.
Like more of like a cool.
honestly, I'm gonna be.
Oh, I'm not talking.
I'm
I'm
gonna be
talking
100
into my shot glass.
I'm gonna be 100%. She's one sip and
Please
she's
tell
gone.
me you got it. Yes.
One sip or quitter, dude. She's gone.
Fucked up, you guys. Make your own waffles. Get yours.
Question, Tom. She's like, this tastes awful.
Hang on. Hello? Oh, this is my crock.
Fuck me.
Your dog is pushing me off the couch.
Yeah, he said, don't make fun of my foster mom.
Scaredycast is
Question,
here.
how much did that cost?
It was a 20 spot.
I feel like what's a bottle of Bailey's?
Probably
Probably about the same.
Because I feel like Bailey's is way better. It has more of a richness on the back end.
Well, here goes our Ego sponsorship.
Well, I like it. It's
Well,
just
this is
it's
just
good.
more. This
It's
is
good.
just. I think this is just catered to be more sweet.
But I was gonna say the reason why I'm asking is if Bailey's was like $40, I'd be
Yeah.
like, guys, just get this for half the price.
Yeah.
But I will say when you put you put them next to each other, I think Bailey's gonna come out.
I'll say
on
this
top.
though, it's good.
It's very good.
It ain't no McKinsey's apple
no,
pie.
it's definitely like it's definitely like a Kahlua in a glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be chilled.
I didn't
for
really
sure.
taste.
A little rum chata.
I didn't really taste any kind of
breakfast.
Ego. There's definitely like a maple taste.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, this is
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Love
This is definitely like what do you call it? Like a brunch with the boys kind of drink. You know what I mean? Like, or this is something that a sad college kid drinks in his dorm because he's got
I was gonna
nothing
say
else to drink.
brunch with the boys.
This is like the only thing that they could shoplift out of the fries. So they're like, "Hey guys, I got booze," and this fucking.
This- I
I'm
mean-
doing brunch with the boys. I'm taking this back home and we're watching like Queer Eye or something.
The lady at the checkout.
sounds like a great day.
This is the other thing I hate about grocery shopping. Anytime I buy something different, it's always a conversation at the checkout
It's like,
line.
oh, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, it's one of those things. So like, she's scanning all my shit, and she's like, ID verification. You didn't buy anything that need an ID verification. I'm like, it's the Ego thing. She's like, Egos?
She's like, now they're making
She's
stuff.
like looking at it like, what's this? Oh, it's like,
You're like, come on,
what?
come on,
Like,
let's
I'm
go.
just like, I have to. I'm about to piss my pants. Please get me out of here. Yes.
It's very good.
I
Welcome
think
to
this is
Scaredycast.
pretty tasty. Yeah, welcome
Honestly.
to Scaredycast, everybody. It is
Cheers.
pretty tasty.
Cheers, listeners.
Cheers again.
Cheers,
viewers.
guys.
We could all drink this. We could take care of this jar easy.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was a
we're
good
going
one.
Oh,
to.
for sure.
We're going to be drunk by the end of this episode.
I'm already drunk talking in my fucking glass.
All right,
Guys,
Mom's done.
let's begin.
we have to just do a
Scaredycast.
quick wrap up.
Yes.
For those who couldn't make it,
A wrap up. Oh, you mean a recap?
recap of Scaredycon.
Yeah, boy.
The very first Scaredycon went great.
I walked up to
Fantastic.
Brian at the end of the night, and I said to Brian, if I came to you from the future, and I told you everything that would have transpired at Scaredycon and how Scaredycon would have gone.
How you said how this day would have gone.
Yeah, if I came from the future and spoiled the day,
Yep.
what would you have told me?
Full of shit. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't even know you, sir.
I don't even know you. It went so great. It started off with like a minor bump, and I was like, if this is the only thing, we're good.
I don't even know what the minor bump was.
It was
Minor
just
his flight being delayed.
his flight was delayed by 30 minutes.
Also,
and
me and Tony's anxiety was through the roof for most of that
Dude,
event.
especially you.
Mine too.
Tony got like overheated. He burned
Oh, yeah,
out.
I
quick.
He's
did.
like, I'm gonna throw up, and I was like,
But
what's
you-
going on?
Oh, dude, I
were-
was a stage hand,
Dude,
Like
I
I was
swear to
setting
God,
up
the
for
best way I
fucking
could describe
You were a
Coliseum.
stage mom, I would say.
Yeah,
is just like it was Pepe Sylvia. It
Dude.
was straight up. You were Charlie Day with a cigarette in your hand, and you were shaking at the wall, and you were
those-
like,
get the
there."
wires, yeah.
And, oh, dude, I felt so bad. And then you were like, "We gotta go. We got as soon as I gotta pack this up, and we gotta go to Metallica." And it was just like, "Oh man, this poor guy."
my favorite
Did
thing-
you
I know,
even
I felt bad
enjoy
that you
that
couldn't
day?
enjoy
Oh, it was
it.
phenomenal.
Or was it just
I
like
had
a blur?
blast. I had
But
a
in
blast.
the moment.
And I want to take the time to also thank Scaredycast and the Scaredycast group for allowing the Basement Dwellers to host their 100th episode there.
Gorgeous.
We also
Loved it.
had a murderous affair. A woman named
She was so
Gabrielle. She was
sweet.
She
so
was
great.
amazing.
What a nice
so
girl.
great.
Yo, the fact that she went a fucking hour just talking, like that is incredible. And it was very chaotic. Like it was a very
She's
chaotic scene.
What we are,
By
She's very
herself.
serious.
we're bullshit. She's a podcaster.
Oh, and
Like-
get
She
this.
had notes. She had
She
stories.
did an extra long episode by herself. All of it. She owned it, dude.
Yeah.
She's
She's
doing,
like, I only usually go for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
She's
And I
like,
was
well,
like,
I had an
well,
hour or so, and we're like, dude,
We need
She
to
was
have her
awesome.
on.
if you guys want to listen
Ooh,
to
yeah.
a real podcast, go listen to a murderous affair.
I'm gonna edit this later and just put Basement Dwellers.
Go listen to.
My mouth just has pixels all over it.
What you were doing for the Patreon exclusive is what he's going to do to you, actually.
Dude, the Oso Brewing had our
Phenomenal.
Cactus Cat IPAs.
Which was delicious.
yeah,
So
people
good.
really liked it.
The
Nathan,
vendors-
Nathan Basil literally gave it a 10 out of 10. Meant to get on camera, I did not, but just take my word for it.
10 out of 10. The
Yo.
vendors were just fucking crushing it.
amazing.
Nathan Basil and my dad are like following
Dude,
each other on
Nathan
Pinterest.
Basil
On Pinterest.
That's
arrived as our celebrity guest, and left his family.
Swear to God.
Family.
Swear to God. He told me that he spent so much time with my dad that I was starting to worry.
Dude, he was out there talking to your dad for like an hour.
You were getting replaced, honestly.
I was like walking around doing some things, just doing whatever, you know. And I would occasionally look out the window and I couldn't see their whole body, but I would see their 2 legs.
Yep.
And I'm like, they're still out there just talking. Is
Yep.
Nathan Basil by his dad? Or just,
Nate, you guys were saying like, so we had a cryptid pageant, which all of our contestants were absolutely incredible. And you guys were like, oh yeah, Nathan said that he would want to like help, like, you know, announcer or judge or whatever. And it just the way it went, it was like so crazy that I didn't even have you guys help me. I apologize because I just kind of just rolled with it. And then you guys
That was great. You did awesome.
You guys did the winners, which worked out great. And then afterwards, you guys were like, yeah, Nathan's outside talking to Brian's dad. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, he's just been out there this whole time. I'm like, so he didn't see any of this? And you're like, no.
I was like,
and
where the hell is
okay.
my dad? And where the hell is Nathan? And they're like, oh, they've been talking. I go out there.
They're editing the will.
Dude.
You're out of it. You are out, bro.
Nathan and him are talking about pyramids buried in underground in Alaska and aliens flying over to recharge their UFOs. And my dad is just like going off. And Nathan is just staring at him like he's never seen something like this
I walked
before.
past. I think it was you because you joined the conversation. And I just walked by to go grab my pizza from Vincent Van Doe.
So
And
fucking good.
It was delicious.
I just hear like, and the textile industry. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, we got into conspiracy, and dude, it was insane. And then like he did all day. Everybody that met my dad or saw him again, whatever, were trying to give him hugs, and he just kept giving him fist bumps. He's like, nah, I'm just fist bump.
Yeah.
Because when my dad doesn't smoke, that's the way he is. He tries to be all macho. I'm the Mr.
Like, nah.
Whatever. No.
hugs.
Fucking Nathan Basil, dude. Except he hugged Ray like 5 times, so that was
Well, that's very
little
understandable.
sussy-wussy.
She's a beautiful lady.
So then Nathan made it a point to make my father as uncomfortable as he possibly could and forced him to hug him. And it was transcendent. It was, I think we all changed a little bit that day.
And then he ditched the old bull for the young buck. And then you guys
That
had
hug?
an also transcendental.
Transcendental.
There's a lot of hugs.
Transcendental.
It was a lot.
I was
It-
very
Good hugs.
impressed. I was very impressed with how well you guys ran a event.
That was not us. That was
Tap room.
that was
Well,
the tap
Hold on,
room. That
hold
was
on,
Ray.
guys.
That was
Hold on, guys.
degenerational hex.
But this was your event. It was called Scaredycon by Scaredycast. You guys did a really good job.
I thank you very much for that. But literally, all of the props go to Ray. Ray,
Matt.
absolutely. Ray and Matt killed it, but Ray coordinated the vendors.
Yep.
She got all of the scheduling together. She got the tables, like she got the permits. Like we just slapped our name on it, and like like Tony did, like the celebrities, and then obviously we were helping with that and like the podcasting. But
We're
like
frauds. We
Ray-
did nothing.
I was so
come on,
happy to
we
be a
did-
part of it and help you guys out.
It
and
was
stuff like that.
amazing.
so
It
good.
was awesome
It
having
was
you
a
there.
great-
Shout out to
great
Sanctum
day.
of Horror for just being nothing
So
but
fucking
amazing
awesome.
dudes, and they're just
Just
like,
so chill.
"Do you want to do a show with Scaredycast?" I was like, "Yeah,"
We're like,
and they're like,
"Yeah."
"Oh, dude, bring your friends over. We'll get you in there." And I'm like, "I might poop my pants."
Yep.
Tune into episode 100 of Basement Dweller to hear more about that story. But
Yeah, Sanctum of Horror. Were
it was
just
amazing. You guys,
incredible.
I mean, you guys put on such a good show, and I wanted to take the opportunity as your, whatever I am to you guys,
Producer daddy.
and just say that you guys did a fucking awesome job.
Dang, dude. And, hey, and you know what? We
love you.
literally could not have done it without you, bud.
Thank you, buddy.
Of course.
We were just there.
It's true. We just
Really, if you
exist.
think about it, you couldn't have done it without Joe Biden because he gave me the money to fund for my camera.
Thanks,
Oh.
Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, Jokey. We like you.
So
Did we?
what's on the agenda
made
for
it.
today's
Listen, let me
Scaredycast?
just-
Talk about spooky shit.
Let me just end it real quick. One little thing. That was Scaredycon 1. Because we are just getting fucking started. We're just getting fucking started.
Oh, it's so quiet.
There will be a Scaredycon 2.
Has that episode released already?
Yes.
Also, shout out to him confirming a sequel. Here's my
Still,
burning
yeah.
question for the Scaredycast crew. What do we need to do
To get
to get
in.
you guys cameos in behind the mask.
Well, now it
Your
sounds like the
dad
producers.
has probably already finagled his way into it. Your dad's
What
gonna
do
be
we
in there.
gotta
We're gonna watch it. and We're gonna
do
be pissed.
to get Brian's dad as a
if there was just a 5-second throwaway of
He's
you
like the
guys,
first guy murdered
no,
real
and then like he like runs by or whatever, and it's just like you guys like doing a live show,
like a soda shop,
Yeah.
drinking milkshakes.
yeah,
Like we're doing like a thing, like we're on a stage or something. They run by and we're like, "Whoa, what was that?"
Dude, what did you? I'm getting like that. I'm getting
Scaredycast
like
and
a
behind the mask.
like a contact. Like like,
butterfly?
Is that guy mad?
no.
if he was
Cat's out
mad,
of the
it
bag,
wouldn't.
No, because
it
then
wouldn't
we
be at us.
laughed and we
If he
talked a
was
whole bunch
if he
more
was
about
mad,
movies.
yeah, if he was mad, you best believe Tony would have got a hey, you got to cut that out.
Yeah.
And, or like that needs to
We
turn
would
down
have gone
immediately.
cease, desist, cease, desist.
Don't resist.
Whoa, I like
Cease,
this.
Desist. Cease, desist.
Don't resist.
Here. I gotta cease and desist.
Oh,
This
hey.
episode of the podcast, we can talk about this shit. He dropped the news that wasn't set to announce yet. Now we gotta sit here and figure it out. Cease, desist.
Don't resist.
I gotta say
Cease.
something that was really cool. I was on Shudder 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Brian doesn't like when you make music. He's the only one that can make music on this.
So why do you hate me so much? I'm just trying to talk. All right, on Shudder.
You were on Shudder the other night?
There's this indie film like they have lots of different categories.
Yes.
And I'm like beep 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 beep. Oh, what do I see when I go to indie film? The background. The whole like once you click on it, it's the first big banner in the back.
Yeah.
It's motherfucking Nathan Basil
Yeah.
standing there with his sight. It looks so cool. And I was like, I bet he doesn't know that he's on the background of Shudder thing when you go to the indie movie channel thing. And I was like, fucking cool. And the movie's not on there, but
Well,
he is.
Did you DM him?
It's on
No, I
AMC
should've.
Plus, and I think AMC owns Shutter, so it's like
Yeah,
But you-
AMC.
That's weird.
Like if you
That's
do
dumb.
AMC Plus,
Okay.
yeah, I
Because I have Shudder, and I was like, "Where's the movie, though?" But hey, I was still
Well,
happy.
obviously they moved it from Shudder to AMC Plus to try to get people to go over there.
Oh, because more people are on it.
But I gotta say, AMC Plus has a lot of work to do. They don't even have a search engine. Like they don't have a search thing. I tried to find Behind the Mask, and I ended up having to come to my home screen, put Behind the Mask, and then you had gotten the trial for AMC Plus for us. Thank you. And so we could watch Behind the Mask, and they had no fucking search bar.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Some bullshit.
Their UI is pretty trash.
They're doing our
but-
boy dirty.
about-
That's all I've got to say.
How about again, just a pan shot? He's got some things to do, and he's just walking. And then there's like a line to get into like a new horror movie, and it's just you guys at the front of the line, and you're just arguing over each other, like in the show.
Oh my god.
And you guys are just like, no way, like this movie was infinitely better, like before. And then I was like, what the fuck? And then like, yeah, there we go. Like,
Or maybe we're trying to get in, and we're like, "Do you know who we are?
Yeah.
Like,
There we
why
go.
why do we have to pay for tickets?" And
if
then-
we got to Cameo and a sequel to Behind the Mask,
it has to be all three of you.
that like that's the
That's
peak.
it.
That's your dream.
That's it.
We're
That's
down.
like, I'm like,
Tony would watch that clip 1,000 times a day.
he's like, you guys are gonna get paid
I'm not
for
gonna
this, but
I literally last night I was searching for a movie I was an extra in. I was trying to find it just so I could watch it again.
What
you find
movie
it?
is this? We need to watch it and review it immediately.
It was called What Planet Are You From? With Gary Shandling and Greg Kinnear and Annette Bening and John Goodman.
holy shit.
I was 17 years old. And
Did you find it?
I just like to watch her once in a while just so I could be like, what the
Look,
fuck did I do?
I'm just saying, is there any way that you can reach out to your buddy, and I'm going to call him your buddy now because he was on the podcast,
Buddy old pals.
and
I'll just get my
say,
dad to do it. They're besties.
Yeah. Just hit him up on Pinterest.
I honestly just want to watch you guys. I just want to be on a movie set really bad, and so I just want to watch you
do
guys.
it.
Fucking
Let's get
cool.
producer dad
I
in a
don't.
movie
I'd like to be in the movie, but if I'm not in the movie,
Oh,
I just want to see you guys
cool.
in the movie.
We should all be in a movie.
We should make a movie.
I don't know what they do, but I want to be credited
Making
as the
movies is
best
a lot.
boy.
Can I steal a spotlight for 5 seconds?
I mean,
Five?
you've been talking this whole time.
Oh
So
boy.
if I may,
Go.
I've been wanting to make a documentary so bad, and I'll tell you the 2 ideas that I've had, but I will absolutely put you guys in a movie if you allow me to direct it.
Dude, why not?
Do you need us to be
Let's do a
interview
movie.
subjects for your documentary?
Let's
Could
do
be.
a movie. Fuck it. Yeah.
Are you
let's
going to
do
make a
it.
movie or a documentary?
Probably
They're both
documentary.
expensive, so
I mean, I already have a script being written about a Scaredycast movie. So,
I'm your cameraman.
and I'm not going to direct it. So,
I have a question. Is it time to talk about movies? Because I have 2 movies I need to talk to you about.
sure.
Big time.
Let's talk about movies. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are there?
Okie dokie.
My movie that I'm writing? What? Oh, what planet are you from? I was 17 years old, and I like watching it
Dude,
just
what
so I
if
could
you
be
had
like,
your
look,
own-
see, I was skinny
What
once.
if you had your own IMDb?
I do.
What?
I do as well.
What?
I have an IMDb.
Holy shit! We're working with a bunch of professionals. All right. So I watched 2 movies.
I mean, I only have an IMDb because I produced a wrestling show. Like, it's nothing cool.
I mean, it's still
Pretty
cool. I don't have an
cool,
IMDb
Tony.
probably.
Why do you have an IMDb?
Yeah.
Because I'm in stuff.
Geek and, you
Oh, that's
shall find.
right. That's right.
Geek and You Shall Find. And then also I was Thundertail in Gods from Planet Zero. What the
fuck is that?
There's other things. It's an indie film. But there's other things that
It's just a little
You
indie
probably
film.
haven't seen it. The eye
You
roll and
probably seen
everything. Are you kidding me? What? I didn't know you
It's
did
not
that.
eye rolls.
You did this. You looked up and did a head shake. That's as good as an eye roll. Like, let's ask the people. Like, when you guys see this from a woman, right? You got the camera on me and you do this. When a girl goes up and then goes, that's an eye roll. She didn't roll, but she like, that's an eye roll, right?
I was just, shaking it off.
Let's ask TikTok.
Let's talk about movies.
Okay, number 1. You guys can talk after about movies you saw, but I have to tell you, I watched 2 movies.
Yeah.
Number 1, I watched 1998 classic, Disturbing Behavior.
Ooh.
Yeah. Y'all know what that is? Very
I do.
cool.
Katie Holmes.
It has, oh my God, she's a star. My little Kelsey, my baby. She's on the big screen.
We gotta watch it.
That's so cool.
Got my ass whooped.
What song?
And then I
What
got
song did they have
murked.
for that movie?
Damn.
Was it the "Got You Where I Want You"? Yeah.
Which one? What are you talking about?
It's like, there's like a song that was with Disturbing Behavior when it came out.
That's the one's like, ah, ooh.
yeah.
There-
Ooh.
There was also, well, I'm not sick, but I'm not well, because they were running
Yeah.
out of the asylum.
Oh, what a
I
good song.
love that song.
Yeah,
that
what
was
a
one of
good
my
song.
fucking
It's
top
so
10
good.
songs.
It's
Yes.
so good. So that
I
movie,
bought that whole CD just for that song.
bet you did.
I mean, that's how it was back in the day. You
That
like one song
movie
and you fucking buy the whole fucking CD
was like
for $20.
perfectly 90s, but it wasn't too much.
Right.
It had the tropes. There was scenes that I was like, whoa, good for them. I like this. Like the goriness. Like there was some cool things. It was a little bit funny, a little bit campy, but it never crossed that threshold of too much of anything. It was just all around good and pretty weird and cool. It has a little bit of a cliffhanger. It's a great movie.
What's it on?
No, Amazon Prime.
Probably Amazon Prime.
Wait,
It's too bad that there's like
what?
no way to be able to find
I
out.
haven't watched it in like so long.
We maybe rented it on YouTube. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
How about they just Google it and you can find where
Yeah.
you can.
What was the
Either-
other one you watched?
The other one now. Okay, so I wanted to say just real quick. Certain Behavior. You guys know is 1998, so it's still 90s. It has that campy shit. You'll know what I'm talking about when you watch it. You'll be like, oh, it's totally like Scream vibes. Like it has that
Yeah.
90s thing. The tropiness. It's got what's her face from Dawson's
Katie
Creek.
Holmes.
Yeah, she's banging in that movie. God dang, 'cause she's all like kind of gothy.
Yeah, that was not like her
She's banging
height.
period, like in any movie.
Badass. Okay, so good movie. You should totally watch it. Disturbing Behavior. Very, very fun. But this movie this one I'm about to tell you, blew me the fuck away. And I was like, what the hell? Brotherhood of the Wolf.
I think I've seen the cover for it on something. Who's in it?
I can't remember the main actor. There's like a lot of people in that movie that are like, oh, it's that guy. I've seen him
Yeah.
before.
But
do
not
you
like
remem-
a household name.
Yeah, you remember John Wick 3?
Yeah, nothing. There's nothing coming up that's really like, at least who I know.
Yeah. So in John Wick 3, there was like this badass Asian dude that was like the
Oh
sushi
yeah, Mark something. Yeah, he's the fucking the Iron Chef.
Yeah, then he ends up being like a badass warrior.
Yeah.
Okay. He plays a Native American dude in this movie that is fucking badass.
It's like
And I'm-
Mark DaCosta.
Yeah, something like that. And the main bad guy, he's been in a lot of stuff. He has a very sharp face. He plays, what is it? Jean something. You could probably see it in his IMDb, whatever. Anyways,
Vincent Castle.
Valjean.
Vincent
that's his
Castle.
name. Brotherhood of the Wolf. Dude, this movie fucks. I thought, and this was, when did it say it was made? I think it was like 2001 or something. Like, it's fucking
Yeah.
old. Yo, I thought this movie was going to
Oh
be,
yeah.
I thought it was going to be a werewolf movie because it's called Brotherhood of the Wolf. And there's this creature stalking things in the night. It's like a 2.5 hour movie, I think. and I did not once go, "Fuck, is this movie over yet?" It's completely in French.
Oh, yeah, he is Iron
captions.
Chef.
It is completely in French, and wow, it was fucking cool. The mix of like colonial like France with like this Monster Hunter vibe, and
Oh, so it's like a period piece?
kinda, yeah, because you're thinking like there's this thing that's stalking people at night that's killing people, and you're like, oh, it's got to be a wolf man or a werewolf, and I was like, okay, this is probably just some werewolf thing. Oh boy, was I wrong. And like, yo, this movie is just fucking cool as shit. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
What's it on?
Brotherhood of the Wolf. You got to look it up. I think that was on Shudder.
Is it in French or?
Completely. Yeah, you have.
So you gotta read
It comes with
subtitles?
subtitles.
When he's
Yeah, it's
out.
got actors like Gusteau, something. Yeah, they're all
Dude,
French
but it's
actors.
dope, man. It's
I'll try to watch
Gusto.
it. I'll try to watch
I'll
it.
try to watch it. Dude, the
I hate
action is so
subtitles.
fucking
I
good.
love subtitles.
There's like badass action. There's like a good amount of gore and like, oh, dude, it's fucking
I
great.
put something on last night, and it had subtitles, but it had like AI or something reading the subtitles to you.
Oh.
So it was
like
like,
text to speech.
yeah, it was like
So
so
it's like-
fucked up. Like I'm like I can't even watch this.
So it's like you're hearing the original sound plus the
Yeah.
AI sound.
Like
Yeah.
Microsoft
Over-
Sam.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
God.
and it like woman. Like it even like describes the noise, like it reads the noises out loud
gurgling.
too. Yeah,
It's like,
it's like-
woman
I was
gurgling.
Like, what am I watching?
Jesus.
Turned it off right away.
Anyways, Brother of the Wolf
Wistful
is
music.
Absolutely,
It's like, this is not
and I will
wistful.
say this: the CGI. I was expecting like this is gonna be fucked up and terrible. It was so good, especially for back then. I was like, I was blown away.
So-
I never heard about this movie, and it fucks, man.
Without any spoilers, you said that you were expecting it to be a werewolf movie and it
Yes.
wasn't. But is there anything like supernatural going on, or what is the dealio?
Don't say. I'm gonna watch it.
I will tell you this:
Are
it
you?
is not.
Are you
It's not that supernatural.
not that supernatural?
It's really not.
Okay.
There's not that much supernatural shit that goes on. I definitely got some Witcher vibes.
Oh, I do like him.
Because not only is it a long white-haired man that's like a
You should have
badass,
started with that,
but
sir. Now we're all
there's
gonna
a
watch
creature, there's bad people, there's a little betrayal, oh, it's great. It's great. Watch this movie. It's
it.
fucking
Back when movies
cool.
actually had like plots and like
Oh my
there
God.
was like a bad guy, a good
It
guy. There was a
it's
twist.
just like a beautiful film too. Like I could tell that they really like, I don't know, just where they everything they filmed and like the cat. It's a good movie. You should really watch
All right.
it.
I will.
You should really watch it.
I watched
What'd you watch?
The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
I've been wanting to watch that, but I didn't want to pay
Is
for
it good?
Fuck,
Please tell me it's good. Please tell me it's good. Please tell me it's good.
Good.
Awesome.
It's
Yes.
fucking good.
Actually, it
Yeah.
looks so bad.
Why?
Fuck, why?
Why?
It just looks terrible.
What looks bad about it?
All of it.
It's got
What?
your dude from fucking
Game of Thrones.
Game of
Game of
Thrones.
The
Thrones.
Onion Knight, I know.
It's
I
got
do like him.
the fucking guy from Straight Outta Compton in it. I
What?
think he
Ice
played-
Cube?
No.
Ice Cube's like, get this,
No.
get Dracula off my
Dude, it's good.
boat."
It's literally like the thing that I wish they didn't do is I wish they didn't say it was Dracula.
They
like,
should have just
they
alluded,
should've
like alluded
fucking-
to it.
Like cold, just like a
Not
monster.
even alluded, just like
That's like a or
wait
like we
for
don't know
us
what it
to
is.
find out in the movie, like because
Like, what
in
the
the
hell?
movie when there's like a poem in the movie which is like they're like, oh my god, there's some creature on the boat, and like this girl on the boat is like, that's no creature, that's fucking
Dracula.
dig on this boat in the Titanic. I'm gonna eat these people in this boat. I'm Dracula.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just Dracula on the boat, like it's, but it's like it has that overall sense of dread kind of shit because it's like it's daytime, so we're cool right now.
but
Where does he
anytime-
hide?
Fuck, it's nighttime.
But where
Time.
he hides on the boat during
It's a
daytime.
big like it's like a
like a merchant ship
yeah, it's like there's a big underbelly to the boat
with like
'cause
20
there's a bunch of cargo.
cannons
Like,
and yeah.
there's no cannons. It's literally like they just cargo. Like it's
Oh,
just
shit.
shitload of cargo in
lots
there.
of places to hide.
Lots. And there's like animal cargo and all that shit. But yeah,
He's eating
like
all the animals and stuff.
he's eating all them fucking animals.
Sucking goat sucker.
I'll say
Chupacabra.
slight. I'll give a spoiler, kinda.
I mean, it's been out for a while.
Has
Yeah,
it?
I mean
It's
the
been
whole
like
the
2
whole
weeks.
It's been
the
like a
premise
month.
of the movie and the way it starts off is like there's a boat. It's coming from I forget where it's coming from, but it's going to England. it's washed ashore, no survivors kind of thing. And that's the whole like premise is like it's from the book, the Dracula book, Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's like just a tiny little chapter in the book.
Yeah.
But they made it into a big movie. There's a little kid, and I'll say I'm watching the movie. I'm like, are they gonna kill that little kid?
No way.
Because they don't kill kids in
They
too many
never
horror
kill
movies.
kids.
Very rarely do they kill a kid in a horror movie.
Tell me they killed the kid.
Victim number 1 after the animals.
He gets that kid.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Did they
about
show it?
time.
Oh yeah.
Finally, we have a movie that kills kids. That's all I've
gets that
ever
kid.
Michael
wanted.
Jordan, fuck
He
your
did that kid.
kids.
What's the gore factor on the movie?
It's pretty fucking gory.
Really?
I love it. Oh, okay. I got
It's not over the top gore either. It's
Sure.
like it's
But it's
perfect.
considered a horror movie,
Question.
not a thriller.
It's definitely a horror movie.
question.
Yeah.
Do you see the monster?
You see that monster.
You see it in the trailer.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
the
you see it in
ending.
trailer.
Ooh, Chef's Kiss.
I was like, so as the movie's going, and as the ending starts kind of wrapping up, you kind of know, like, you know who's gonna live, kind of thing, or who's gonna die, kind of thing. And I'm just like, there was just one. I was just like, I just want this in the ending. I just want this to happen at the end of this movie, and it fucking happened. And I was like, yes.
Nice. Okay,
No,
last question. This may not be a spoiler or not. Is there a cliffhanger? Is there room for a sequel?
Yes.
Woo! All
Oh,
right.
fuck. And do I want that fucking sequel so fucking bad? Oh.
Yeah. Okay, great.
There's
I'm
even
excited.
have to
there's
watch
even
it.
a fucking nod to another like Universal monster
like
as
Bram
well.
Stoker's shit.
Not Bram Stoker, but Universal monsters. Like, you know, like Mummy Wolf Man. all
Frankenstein.
that shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
right.
they're gonna do the multiverse type thing?
I don't think it's a
Or, like,
multiverse thing. I think
but
it's
keep it
I
in
think it
the-
was just like a nod, like an Easter egg thing.
Oh, wow.
I'll say it because it's so fucking like
Yeah.
I was freaking out, but my kids like, what the fuck are you talking? They open up Dracula's coffin. Not his coffin, but like his crate that he was in. They find his cane, but his cane is the cane from the original Wolfman movie.
Oh shit! With not Lon Chaney.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. So it was like I was like,
They're tying in
I was like,
Wolfman?
oh, fucking the Wolfman. That's Wolfman.
if
That's
they
his
fight?
cane.
Oh my god! Like Godzilla versus.
Yeah.
Bring him
it's
in,
gonna be
dude.
so-
This is like
Bitch.
I know, like a long time ago, they had that that Tom Cruise mummy movie, and that was supposed to kind of kickstart.
Tom Cruise.
That's what I'm trying to think. What?
You guys don't remember it?
There was a Tom Cruise mummy movie?
Mummy movie? I'm looking this up.
And it was supposed to be the first movie that kickstarted, like Universal was doing this thing. It was called Dark Universe because they were trying to do their own version of Marvel, but with their monsters. So like Tom Cruise made a
They
mummy
even called
movie.
it The Mummy.
It was called The Mummy. Yeah.
Which, why would you do
What?
that?
That's Brendan
fucked up.
Fraser.
Well, it's Tom Cruise too.
Holy shit! He's not joking.
Yeah.
They just totally stole that. That's Universal as well, though. So I guess not.
They just steal it. It's theirs. It's like they.
Well, that's
They just
dumb.
were like,
Why
well,
would
we
they call
already
it
got it
something
trademarked.
else?
Listen, I liked it,
Okay.
but a lot of people did not like it. A lot.
I don't like that it's called
So
The Mummy.
they made that like it even has like a cool new logo, like the Universal logo's like
Oh, I do like
that
that.
kind of shit. They do a different one, and it's like dun dun dun. And it's like Universal, and it goes like Dark Universal, like that kind of shit.
Nice,
You're like,
nice,
oh
nice.
shit.
Okay.
And like it ends with like a cliffhanger because it's supposed to like there was like a Dracula movie that came out soon after that was supposed to tie into it.
Huh.
But the Mummy movie was so bad, they were just like, nah.
Keep it out of
Not
here.
even
no.
Tom Cruise could.
But this movie, they could definitely fucking like start this. Like if they wanted to do
Good
some kind of
shit.
universe thing, this is like a perfect first movie for that.
I love
You know
that.
what would be really cool is so Wolfman obviously you're saying is like a universal
Yeah.
another universal character. But what would be cool is if they like drudged up a bunch of like old timey fiction horror novel monsters like Dracula, you know, like Frankenstein, like all these different things, and kind of make that like a universe.
Well, that's
like,
what
that'd
it
be
is.
cool.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Wait, Wolfman's
Yeah.
from a book?
Well, it's like think about like all the old Universal movies: Mummy, Frankenstein, Dracula, Werewolf. It's all the same.
Oh.
That's what they're saying. They're on the
me.
dark. Well, no, it's a good idea. You're doing great, kid. You're
You're
doing great, kid. Did you watch any movies?
just saying what these already
Yeah, you
Probably
watch any
didn't
movies?
I
You
didn't watch
probably- you didn't probably watch
movies.
movies.
That's the only like horror
Jacob
movie I've watched.
Has something to say.
I watched a movie.
What'd you watch?
One of my favorites from when I was a kid. I rewatched it.
Oh, Fox and the Hound.
No.
The Gate,
No.
The Wraith,
Oh, Mighty
No.
Ducks.
Monster Squad,
no.
Ooh,
Little Giants,
Halloween.
Rudy.
Town?
Yes.
Little Monsters,
Oh, Little Giants.
No.
You nailed it.
Little Big League.
Frailty. starring Bill
Yo,
Paxton
Frailty's fucking good.
and Matthew McConaughey, an amazing 90s thriller. But it combines my favorite things, which is thrillers and religious occultism.
Ooh.
And awesome. Tony, you seen it?
Isn't that a Sam Raimi movie?
I believe it is. And it's, Matthew McConaughey plays the son of Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton believes that he has received a sign from God that he has now earned a power that allows him to, like, if he touches someone, he could see the evil in them.
Okay.
So, and it's just him and his two sons. So,
Oh no, Bill Paxton directed it.
Oh, great. And R.I.P. Bill Paxton. And
He's dead?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And but the thriller part of it is that, like, the sons think he's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because he's, like, getting people in his basement, and he's just like, no, this is the devil. Like, this is but, like, coincidentally, these dudes, like, cut him off in traffic, or, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just like dicks to him. So the kids
He's
are
like,
just are just like, I think you just don't like these people. And great twist.
Frailty.
Frailty.
Everyone watch Frailty.
It is not on a subscription network because I had to buy it off of Amazon. But
And you probably maybe rent it off YouTube for a couple bucks or something.
But if you want a good thriller to watch, Frailty is an amazing
Solid.
thriller.
Nice. Okay.
I was excited to contribute this week.
Hey.
Yay.
Great job.
Speaking of Matthew McConaughey, it's not a movie, but I finally watched True Detective.
All right.
So
All right.
he's in the first season, and it's very good. Him and who's the guy that loves Twinkies in Zombieland?
Woody
Woody
Harrelson.
Harrelson.
Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson, yes, absolutely amazing. And then I actually finished the whole thing.
Stop.
Yeah, all 3 seasons. But I've been watching it for a few weeks. So, but I will say, yeah, Matthew McConaughey. Sometimes I'm hit or miss with him, and he was really great in True Detective.
You know who's one of my favorite
Good
my
thriller.
favorite cameos, like a movie star in a TV show, was Billy Bob Thornton in the first season of Fargo. Did you ever watch Fargo?
I haven't watched Fargo.
Oh man, that's another one you guys need to watch is Fargo.
Billy
The
Bob
TV
is
show.
actually a good actor.
I haven't watched anything horror, but I will be watching Talk to Me this weekend.
Talk to me. Nice.
Okay, I've heard that is a great horror film.
I got it locked in for this weekend, so I'll be watching this weekend.
What's it on?
You just got to rent it digitally.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then depending on what you think of it is whether or not I watch it.
Okay.
I've heard that it's surpassed Hereditary.
But Hereditary's like
That's what people are saying. That's the talk of the town. Okay.
Other than that, I've been watching One Piece on Netflix.
Heard it was good.
the
which
new
is
one, yeah.
Pretty fucking great.
Yeah,
I
heard it was
never
great.
watched the anime, so I have no
Oh,
preconceived
never
shit going
mind.
into
Well,
it.
it was
never mind.
according to my roommate, aka my co-host Christian.
AKA
he
Screen
says
Dropper.
he said that it's a shot for shot.
That's what
Which
I've
is
heard.
really cool. The colors and everything is not as
Yeah.
cartoony as obviously the show is.
Right.
But I hear that some people are saying that Netflix finally broke the live action anime curse.
They did announce today that they're going to do season 2.
Cool, good for them.
Nice.
So, and then I watching. Oh fuck! I know this ain't scary. Oh, fucking Ahsoka.
Did you say Ted Lasso? Okay,
Fucking Ahsoka.
so good.
I heard it was great.
So fucking good. Holy shit!
Speaking of Dracula, Netflix, and really fucking good, I am finally, after watching the first 2 episodes like 4 times by myself, and watching Castlevania. And it is stellar. I love it.
Yeah, cartoon.
What?
Yeah, cartoon.
What are you saying?
What
that
are you saying?
cartoon.
I don't understand. Was he upset?
He's joking on you, man.
Why?
He's dunking on you right now.
What
I
is-
was
why?
just-
Wow.
I don't know. I was just
Tony's
I don't know.
big dick.
You didn't
right
like
now.
Castlevania?
I never watched it. I don't know.
Well, then shut the front door, dude. Dude, it's like violent and bloody and fucked up. It's
I was
wonderful.
just being a weirdo.
Do
Oh
we
my
have a
God.
do we have a creep of the
Sorry.
week?
Yeah,
What?
we do have a creep of the week, right, Kelsey?
We have a creep.
Let's get to that creek.
I was just being a silly goose. I was just being a silly
Busting
goose.
my chops.
Hey,
Busting my
hey,
balls.
I was just being a silly goose.
Let him be a silly goose.
Sorry. I watched Castlevania.
I felt like that
too.
was shots fired. Is all I'm
I
saying.
like Castlevania.
Oh, now
Cool
he
video
likes
game.
it. Now he likes it. Here we go.
What's that name? Bouldermon or
Well, then
whatever?
you'll
What's
love
his
that.
name?
You'll-
Voldemort?
Voldemort? That's Harry
What's
Potter.
his name? What's his name?
Simon Belmont.
Belmont. That was close.
Well, this
I don't even think that was what he
Trevor.
said.
Trevor
Bel- the
All
Belmont.
right, moving on to the creep of the week.
Okay, so we have had a little adventure with Creeps of the Week recently because obviously, we just talked about we had Scaredycon. And if you are a subscriber to our patreon.com/Scaredycast, if you're a patron of ours, then you would have listened to what was supposed to be our creep of the week last week. But Sir Nathan Basil got a little distracted by one of our previous creeps of the week, which was a hotel manager that liked to suck on toast. So we went down.
Wait. There's a guy that sucked toes?
He did, and he had total access.
We need to talk about this for 25 minutes.
Yeah, so that definitely derailed everything. But this week we have the story of Carl Tanzler.
Carl Tangiers.
Carl Tanzler.
Tangiers outlets, any relation?
Tanger
Sure.
outlets. How do you spell this guy's name?
Tanzler.
Oh, Tanzler.
So I thought it was Tanzier, and I can't see.
Tanzier.
And Elena de Hoyos. So he took his obsession to the unthinkable.
Holy shit.
Okay. So the story begins at a Marine Hospital in Key West, Florida.
Florida, goddamn.
In October of 1931. So
Whoa.
I'll do the music, you do the characters, and she does the narration.
Okay.
Let's set the scene.
Ooh. But who's going to make the gator sounds?
You just have to go. They hiss a lot. They're like,
Yes. So we are in the 1930s. Key West, Florida, I think is what I said. And we have Tanzler. He is kind of a doctor, and he falls in love with De Hoyos because she's obviously a beautiful woman.
mi amor.
And because at this time, tuberculosis was a huge... You're actually joking. Because tuberculosis was very deadly. This was before we had a lot of things that could cure this. And we've even actually visited a tuberculosis hospital right here in Arizona.
We did.
Despite his best efforts, De Hoyos passed away.
Mi corazón no es posible.
God damn it.
Let him cook, man.
I like that. Okay. So despite his best efforts, she passed away. He is heartbroken.
Ay.
I think she's the one that's Spanish, not him. But okay.
He had to learn Spanish.
Okay, he had to learn Spanish.
To get
yes.
her love.
Okay. So he insists on paying for her funeral. And he even pays for a large mausoleum. So her family's like, okay, whatever. If you guys want to do this, that's fine.
If you really like
He
her.
visits her grave every single night, buying her gifts, bringing stuff.
Oh, this
And-
man is grieving hard.
Yes, and he even had a telephone installed in her tomb. So he visits her for over 2 years.
What's the telephone for?
Okay,
Okay.
you're
All right.
talking like this is a normal thing.
You're right.
We're setting the stage here. So over the next 2 years, his behavior becomes unusual, even more so. And people were becoming a little suspicious. So he was seen purchasing women's clothing, perfumes, and a young neighbor saw him dancing with what looked to be a life-size doll in his house.
Baila, baila, baila.
And around this time, he stops visiting the grave.
Bitty, bitty, bum, bum.
And you
Oh,
want to know why?
because he found a new love. But it was really his old love. The corpse of his corazon.
You are correct.
Oh!
But that's not... This is your fault. You woke him up. God damn it. Okay, so he recovered her body from the tomb, covered her rotting skin with silk and plaster, held her bones together with wires and coat hangers, replaced her eyes with glass, and slept with her corpse for 7 years.
This is some necromantic shit. Oh my God.
Love has no bounds. And this might have been a one-sided love. So obsession has no bounds.
Till death do us part.
And even then, not getting parted.
My ass.
You're
Wow.
with me till I die.
That's like a little piece of heaven. That song by Bench, you know, where he takes her body out.
The Avengers?
No, Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Right. And then he fucks the corpse.
Oh, he's-
He gets a heater for her thighs because it's cold fucking the corpse.
Let me see. I don't. So to cover the smell of decay, which obviously he purchased lots of perfume, flowers, disinfectant, and preserving agents.
Oh my god.
Okay, but the creepiest, most disturbing detail.
Oh god.
Can you guys guess what this might be?
No.
Or what it might be alluding to?
He what's worse than I don't know.
He inserted a tube into her vagina.
Like a fleshlight.
You guys were just like, I like how that was like, you're just like, okay. You're like, oh yeah, yeah.
I'm asking
obviously.
like a fleshlight.
I guess, don't ask me. Oh yes, okay, yes. Okay, so he never confessed to committing necrophilia, but there was reportedly no evidence that there was any post-mortem intercourse.
I don't believe that for a second.
I mean,
That man, the second he got home, took a Pringle can, shoved it up there, probably filled that shit with a bunch of fucking, I don't know. What? Wait, this is the 30s. Pringles weren't around.
probably like
Yeah, they were.
some
Pringles were around in the 30s?
Were they?
Can we get a fact check on that, producer daddy, please?
yeah.
When
Pringles.
probably like some jelly or like preserves.
Jelly preserves?
Oh, jelly,
Be a little sticky.
yeah. Oh
What
my
would be
god.
like, they don't have jelly.
They
back
had
then.
lube back there.
Okay, so obviously she was a gorgeous woman. This is what she looked like before.
That's right.
So this is what she looked like
She's
before.
like a 7.
She's gorgeous.
I don't know if I'd
but
fuck
this
her
is what
corpse.
she
Pringles
looked
came
like.
around in 1968.
This
just
is what
30
she looks
years
like
too.
after.
Oh, that's sick.
yeah, no.
She looks like some weird, gross mannequin doll. Oh,
Okay, so
that's horrifying.
So he was deemed fit to stand trial after a psychiatric evaluation, but the charges were dropped since the statute of limitations expired. Imagine being this woman's family, being like, yo, you dug my sister up from the grave, you put a tube into her vagina,
And you fucked
did
her
all this
corpse.
stuff. I mean, allegedly, yes.
I mean, he did treat her well.
He spoiled
I
her,
guess.
Yeah, he spoiled her.
treat her right.
Like, if I was dead
Well, hold on, I forgot.
and somebody wanted to dig up my corpse, prop it up, dance around,
Bang
treat
you?
it nice, bang it, I'd be all right with that.
I have a question. Did they ever get married?
No, they weren't married. He just was like treating her
But
in this
I mean,
hospital.
when they were alive. When they were alive.
I don't
So far,
think-
we know that he's obsessed with her. But like, did we even?
Oh, they weren't even married? Or
Did we even get to the point?
I
where
don't think there was like any romantic involvement. But
Oh my god! So now it's fucked up.
Okay, yeah, that's fucked up.
So
There was no consent.
That's fucked up, Jacob.
So a part of this was saying that when he was younger, he had this vision that he would have the one true love of his life be like a dark-haired woman, and obviously took it to like be
Plenty of those in the world,
her.
there, pal.
What a fucking shallow prophecy. Just the love of my life needs brown eyes. Like
Well, that's what
Yeah,
that's what these are for.
brown-eyed girl. Think that's what they danced to?
in 1931, yeah.
Yeah.
While they ate their Pringles.
Well, they ate the Pringles.
They were time travelers.
I'd still be all right with it if like my wife, if I died and my wife was like, no, prop him up. I'm gonna put him in
You
his
get more
put some-
action as the
Put a
fucking-
piece of rebar down his urethra and let his dick
prop
stand
him in
up.
his fucking spot on the couch.
I'm gonna bang him.
put his feet up on the coffee table. So I'm sit there.
God,
I'd
you'd be okay
cool.
with that.
I'd be cool existing after I was dead. Just it's like I told
God.
you guys at Scaredycon. Like after I died, just Weekend at Bernie's me for a little while.
Yeah, that's
know,
true.
like-
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but we're not gonna put a tube up your butt.
Do whatever you want. I'm dead.
You know what's the best part? We put the tube in his butt for no reason.
Yeah.
No one has sex with his ass. We just put a tube in there just
do
to
whatever
do
you
it.
want.
What if
I'm-
we find that there's already a tube in there?
Oh yeah, how you gonna get the tube in there? You got. There's already
Double
one in the
tube
way.
it.
I got
Double
two
tube
tubes.
it.
What a twist!
He's
Two-
a two-tuber.
They call me Two Tube Tony.
Instead of tuberculosis, you have two tuberculosis. Two
Two
tuberlocus.
tubercle.
Two
Two
tuberlocus.
Tuber.
Oh my god!
God.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, so he had a vision where he was visited by an ancestor ghost and said that you were going to fall in love with an exotic brown-haired woman, and he said, "You're it."
You said
Damn,
bet.
that's
You're
wild.
it.
That is wild. All right. That was an insane creep of the week. Before
It
we
was.
close, I want to give a little story for them UFO. What do they call them? UFOologists.
Yeah.
UFOlogists.
Let's play the intro music by Mangy Bones. Feedback from who?
From the like little interludes.
We don't get feedback from anybody.
Nobody
About
listens to
any-
us.
I know
They
we're
just
getting
sit back and enjoy the ride.
we're getting
whatever we
plenty of
give you.
people are listening and everything, but no one's leaving comments. But like, I really enjoy that interlude music by Mangy Bones.
Yeah, to be fair,
As they
all
should.
of my podcasts I listen to, same thing. I don't comment on their
Yeah,
stuff.
I listen to a lot of
Do you follow
podcasts, but
them?
I don't ever.
Yeah, like I'll follow them on Spotify, so that way they go in my library. But like, I'm not. Whatever, it is what it is. Okay, real quick to close this out. Ufologists, rejoice. There were not one, but 2 alien corpses displayed at Mexico's Congress, believed to be 1,000.
I heard about this, dude.
I have the picture. There are 2 of them, and they're in this like box with these pillows. Mm-hmm. They're fucking weird and gross. They were found in Cusco, yeah, like Emperor Cusco from one of the greatest movies ever made.
I love that movie.
UFO truthers rejoiced today. This was a couple days ago.
My voice didn't get deep enough to be the bodyguard.
The what?
The bodyguard in
Oh,
Yeah,
Cusco's.
My voice doesn't go deep enough.
So they've had these bodies for 1,000 years.
Dude, it was. They're
Or not
1,000
had them
years
for 1,000
old.
years, but they
but
found
they
them.
think that they're 1,000 years
It's
old.
in Mexico City, the country's Congress. They unveiled 2 alleged alien corpses. And this was all at the Mexican capital, spearheaded by journalist and ufologist Jamie Maussan. I'm not sure how to say that. The 2 non-human corpses were displayed in windowed boxes for all to see. The small mummified specimen, retrieved from Cusco, Peru, are believed to be 1,000 years old. Scientists co-hosted the event, while Ryan Graves, Americans for Safe Aerospace executive director and former U.S. Navy pilot, was also in attendance. But guess what, guys? You thought that this was maybe they went from a crash or something? No.
What?
Here's the twist. They came from underground. These were not from a UFO or a downed ship of any sort. This came from our own Earth.
From the core.
It was literally, they're here. They said it's over 1,000 or about 1,000 years old. There was no UFO wreckage. They were found in algae mines and were later fossilized.
algae mines.
I know.
Are mine
Like,
an
what
algae?
the hell, right? They're not part of our terrestrial evolution, and they weren't found after a UFO. Guys, they're here. They're underground, which is like, holy
they're
shit.
small.
And they're tiny.
They're really small.
So, like, yo, that's pretty fucking wild.
I'm I'm to the point now, like, I just need to see it.
I mean, you can see it right now.
You
Show
could have
you.
gone
yeah,
to the.
but I mean,
you could have
like,
gone to the Mexican.
I need to see one of them alive.
Yeah, alive.
I need
That's,
to see one
that's
walking
the key word.
Yeah.
If
That's
you
the
saw
key
one
word.
of those things walking around, you're gonna fucking punt that shit. Like,
I would not.
oh yes, you would. That thing is
I would
creepy
not.
as fuck.
Both of them.
I would
You,
get
you
scared.
saw that thing running down your hallway. You're not.
Oh, fuck yeah. If it's in my house running down the fire. I'm talking about, like, I'm outside walking down the street and I see, like, a little thing. I'm like, oh, fuck, look.
No, you're not.
Yes,
Tony.
I am. Oh, so you underestimate my chill factor, I think.
But I also.
Okay.
But I also don't underestimate your fucking scare factor.
Yeah,
You're scared of
because-
fucking everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said if I'm outside,
That's
like,
makes
I'm
it-
going to go check the mail. And then I look down the road
And it's fucking
and I see a
scurrying.
little fucking dude going. "Boop, boop, 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 boop."
You're running the fuck back in the house.
I'm not running back in the house. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Look at that little dude.
Do you hear this little algae
You
mine?
hear this
aliens?
little algae mine alien? If it's
Come to say
daytime,
hi.
it's 4 p.m. in the afternoon, I'm checking my mail, fucking come on out. If it's fucking 2 a.m., I'm high, going to bed, don't come in my fucking house.
I think just don't come around Tony at all. But regardless,
They can come around me, just fine.
I don't
Even,
think
okay,
so.
bullshit. During the day, you see this thing scurry on your
Fuck,
ring
That's
camera.
almost scarier.
I don't have a
'Cause
ring
you have,
camera.
like,
I will never have a ring camera.
Me
That's
either.
the fucking most god-awful thing
So
to
if
ever
I
have.
if I may,
same.
I don't know if that explains it. But they did do autopsies on this thing, and according to sources, the sources say that this is not human.
Yeah, it's definitely non-human DNA.
Mm-hmm.
And also, so there was people that were kind of comparing to something that has kind of been debunked. A few years ago, there was a Russian video of these little alien things that look very similar. So they were doing these comparisons of them. But also, though, the guy that was the person that presented this to Mexican Congress, which actually kind of makes me wonder how he was able to do that. He has presented false information before that has been debunked.
Oh no.
Yes.
There was
So-
also the guy here
Fuck.
who talked to Congress and everybody just a few months ago, the whistleblower dude.
Yeah.
He was there at this thing. And apparently he
Is that
was
the guy that I just said, Ryan Graves or something?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
He was on Twitter, he was kind of upset. He's like, this is bullshit.
Dang. He's like, I've
How-
seen aliens.
Yeah, this is bugger. Well, how dare they try to
Damn.
muddy the waters of the research we're really
Mexico
trying
Honestly,
to do.
that does kind of suck.
The
if
Mexicans
it's not
down
right.
there in Mexico City are trying to pull a fast one, maybe.
They're like, you know what? We got some shit coming down the line. Bring out the aliens.
But then the DNA is like, yeah, this ain't human, so I don't know.
I don't know,
probably
man. That's why I'm
plaster.
saying at this point, just come on out.
Honestly, you know what?
Come with me. Check my mail with me.
The
Let's
next
go.
time I want to hear about aliens is that they are saving the human race and that you're helping our planet and that you're not leaving us to fucking die in 50 years from all the fucking natural
can
disasters
Bigfoot
and
come
heat
too?
and shit. Yeah, fine. He can.
Yes.
And he can be saved.
He's the
and
man of the woods, dude. He's all
He
about
can.
eco.
He can save the woods,
Bigfoot.
and aliens
Oh.
will save
the sky.
only the people that deserve to be saved.
What if it's
It'll be like a rapture, but
They
alien.
form like the Avengers of cryptids,
Oh.
aliens,
But like
Bigfoot,
Captain Planet.
Ghosts.
And they save the world.
and they save the world.
oh.
I feel like we kind of came up with a movie plot for this similar one time.
All right.
Someone's going to take this idea and make billions, and I'm going to be pissed.
We come up
Then
with
don't
movie
you
ideas all the time.
dare.
But yeah, all that stuff was really crazy. And if it is real, then a lot of people are going to die going fucking algae mine hunting, trying to find these
Looking
little
for
things.
bodies.
I can't get over Tony saying that he wouldn't be scared of this thing. Lear, that's such
I do
fucking
not
bullshit.
believe
I
that
just
for a
can't like
second.
that shocks me and makes me more upset than
Listen, like I said, if it is
fucking news.
daytime and I'm outside, I'm not going to be scared of it.
You're a
If
fucking
it's
liar.
nighttime, I'd probably be scared of it.
You're either a liar or you are so unself-aware with
serious,
this. Like, there's no fucking way.
Listen,
with
number
Gus.
one, like I'm saying, it's daytime. I see the thing. Even if I do get scared, I can just yell. People are gonna come running out of the house. Like, "Ooh,
Dude,
and
when
there'll
the
be people around.
when the mailman drops mail off at your house, you hide behind the couch like a cat.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
What are you talking about? I don't even have a
I knocked
mailbox.
on your door once, and you were like, "Don't ever knock
Yeah,
on my
don't,
door
because
again."
usually it's somebody's like, you owe money.
Whatever.
Come out here.
Yeah,
I'm calling
No
bullshit.
collection
aliens
people and
You know
everybody
what?
come to my door.
If anybody cares enough to comment on like Instagram or something, I'm sure this will be
yeah.
like a
Yeah,
clip.
do you agree with
If
that?
I want to. You guys, our beautiful long-time listeners of Scaredycast, know Tony's full of shit.
If I see an alien on the sidewalk while I'm already outside, I'm like, oh, fuck, I think it's an alien out here. If I'm in my house and the alien comes and rings my doorbell, I'm going to get that fucking, oh, God, who's at my door?
Oh, my God.
And that's just, that could be a human at my door.
That's
but
what
if
I'm
I look
saying.
out the peephole and I see a little alien outside, I'm like, oh, fucking alien outside my house. And I will instantly feel relief because it's not
A person?
somebody coming
Oh,
to fucking
my God.
collect. I'm more
What if the alien was coming to collect?
Jacob,
more
please
scared. A motherfucking
end this suffering.
Rent-a-center come to my house and have a fucking alien come to my house.
I'm about to come collect once this mic's
I just
off,
want the
so.
aliens to come to my fucking house. Just show up, aliens.
Okay, before we end this, I think everyone needs to see what has been the pain of my existence today in the cutest way. Is there a way that we can somehow
No.
like dip one of
No,
the
we
cameras and
cannot.
show this
Here, I'll
little
just
boy?
put it on our Instagram.
Okay, make sure to. Okay, well then we'll wrap it up that way. I have the cutest little foster puppy, and so make sure that you follow us on at Scaredycast on all of the different social channels. Patreon.com/Scaredycast. You'll be able to see this adorable little boy. And thank you so much for all of your support. We really appreciate you guys. And if you think Tony is a liar, just like we do,
not a
please
liar.
let us know.
I ain't scared of shit outside of
with
my
that-
house at 4 p.m.
With that, I'm going to wrap it up the same way that we started it. Special thank you to everyone that made Scaredycon a success. So much love to Nathan Basel, This Robot Cannot Human, Taproom 120, Sanctum of Horror, Sour Apple Gallery, Cult Creep, every single person that came out there to make it a
Basement
success.
Dwellers.
Thank you so much. Basement Dweller Productions absolutely rocked it. Thank you guys. We hope to see you at the next one.
Murderous
And
Affair.
of course, we will see you right here at Scaredycast
All the
for
food-
the
all the
next
food trucks.
podcast, as well as those amazing food trucks. Too many to name. Thank you guys
Bye,
so
y'all.
much.
Bye. Love you. Bye. Bye.